Hello, good evening everyone. How are you? Hello, Joe Sensation. Okay, M Fla Naim Super Link. Okay, no problem. IJM Jaya Tiasa MRCB from my Penang. Okay, Jordan. Hello. HSI 9988 seems very weak, right? Okay, later we review together, right? Okay, Sim Debbie from Roger. Okay, Anthony. Hello, good evening. Okay, good day for Bursa stocks. Okay, indicate S1, S2, R1, R2, Gamuda, Tambun, or Rin. Okay, no problem. James. Okay, TC Chong. Okay, TH Chong, TH. Okay, Group CPE Tech. Hello, Low Yuli. Okay, how are you? Okay, so yeah, need your help lah to click, like, and also share this video. Okay, so we can get more views to tune in. Okay, so today content we will go through the market outlook, which include the US market, ongoing cryptocurrency, and FBM KLCI, followed with the stocks Q&A. Okay, let me know the stocks you want me to review and your plan, whether you're looking for support or resistance. And disclaimer, okay, all our sharing is not a buy or sell recommendation or just for education purposes. Okay, hello Leong Ng, okay, for ATech, okay, Yin Xiang, okay, VSENO and Comin, no problem. Okay, so let's warm up first. Warm up, okay. Warm up with US market lah. Okay, so far Dow Jones doing quite well. Yesterday they broke above the 44K. Okay, so seems like okay. From here 44.5K to the all-time high 45K is quite nearby lah. So I would say so long the price above 44K, they are still very bullish. Okay, if we base on the daily candle, actually they already up for quite many days lah. So far, still very bullish. I haven't seen any sign of reversing. Okay, or yeah, any sign of reversal unless they close below 44K. Okay, otherwise, they are still pretty bullish lah. Okay, so for US S&P, they already create new all-time high, and if you notice, actually US market already went up for quite many days and the bullish candle getting smaller and smaller. So I guess they might go into sideways or may have some retracement before going up further. Okay, so buyers is still bullish, but tentatively I think they may have some retracement. Same to S&P, yesterday closed slightly bearish, okay, but they already create new all-time high. And take note, okay, previous resistance turn support, which is take note on 22K, okay, for their important support. Okay, so far, US side, their market is still pretty bullish until they break below the support. Like for the Dow Jones is 44K, okay, S&P 6,001. Nasdaq 22K. Okay, if they break below all this support, market may have some deeper correction. Otherwise, I will still remain slight bullish with them. Bullish lah. I will say more on bullish. Okay, how about the oil price? Okay, yeah, if you notice, okay, ever since after the Iran-Israel things, market already gonna sell down lah. But they did not go back where they belongs, okay, which is below $65. Okay, and you can see these few days, actually the oil price is supported quite well. Okay, so far $64, $65. Okay, WTI lah, supported quite well. So I would say as long as they stay above, they do have potential to bounce up from the $64, $65. Okay, this is the oil price. Take note, unless they break below lah. If they break below, then the momentum all gone already. Okay, and for the gold price, okay, so far 3280 supported very well. Okay, recovered quite well. Okay, above 3,003 already lah. So currently trading at 3,344 like that lah. Okay, I would say short term they are still remain bullish. Okay, because they already recovered above the 50 MA. So the next stop for the gold price is 3355 like that lah. If they are able to go above 3355, we may see another rally up to 3004 plus lah. Okay, 3425 like that lah. Okay, so this is a gold price. And how about the cryptocurrency? Okay, for crypto market, yesterday closing a little bit weak, but I would say they are, if we use this chart, is more clearer lah. Okay, I would say for Bitcoin, if they not able to clear 108K, I guess they might retrace down to maybe 100K again. So most likely they will sideways within this downtrend channel until breakout only have further upside. Okay, they need to clear 108k for the Bitcoin movement. And how about Ethereum? Neutral lah. Okay, I would say they are still remain sideways, but momentum point of view, I would say they are slightly bearish because they are still below the 200 MAs lah. And how about our FBM KLCI? Doing very well, okay? So we can see yesterday they break above 1540 and today continue to close high, closing 1550. Okay, so seems like our market so far so good. And take note, okay, for our KLCI, 1530 is a magic number, okay? Cannot break down lah. Once they go below, then our overall market sentiment might be weak. Okay, if happen, they can continue rally up. Where is the key resistance we need to take note? Okay, do take note here, they have a gap down, okay, back then. Somewhere in between, I would say somewhere around 1570 lah. Okay, take note 1570, maximum, okay, is until 1575, is a crucial resistance for the FBM KLCI. So far, as long as they are above 1530, next resistance 1570. Okay, if they go below 1530, sorry lah, rebound sudah habis lah. Okay, so yeah, and go for the HSI lah. Okay, HSI, let's see. Yeah, very neutral, not really movement. You can see, I would say they actually still ready for upside. Okay, more upside because they have a strong rally up. Now it's more on the retracement. For me, it's a small sell down only. Okay, for me, the bullish momentum is still building up. Okay, it's still there. And yeah, still the same 23.5k is a crucial level for them. But for the short term momentum, okay, they need to stay above at least 24k lah. Okay, stay above 24k. Short term momentum is there. Okay, they do have potential to shoot up to maybe I would say it's more on breakout above 24.4k if they are able to sustain and stay above 24k. Okay, once they can clear 24.4k, we may see another 24.9k. Okay, but if they break below 24k, then the short-term momentum may be weaker and they might come back to 23.5k. Okay, so I will say chances is still there lah. Okay, until they break down lah. Okay, so that's all for the HSI. Okay, let's go for our stocks Q&A. First one is ENFLA. What happened with ENFLA? Today ada breakout leh. Okay, so if you notice ENFLA, there has been resisted by here, Okay, kena sell down, rebound, continue sideways. And today finally break above 545 with volumes. Okay, so meaning as long as they are above 545, this breakout trade is still valid. Yeah, but of course they are at the 200 MAs, which is 550. Okay, so if you notice, if you zoom in, yeah, they do have a forced breakout before lah. So we also need to take note. Maybe we can put a 540 as our last defense. Below 540, no game lah. Okay, stay above, I think it's still okay. Yeah, today with such a high volume, hopefully, okay, they can sustain above 545 lah. 545, 540, then still at the chance for the next resistance, which is somewhere around 580. Okay, this is a ENFLA. How about the NAIM? Okay, NAIM has been down for quite many weeks. Okay, we can say since mid-May until now. Okay, finally, okay, you can see all this while, these few weeks, actually the volume is extremely low, okay, until today. Finally, okay, higher volumes, okay, with a strong price action. Okay, seems like they are supported by the 790, okay, 795, okay, 795. Okay, so take note 795 as your crucial support. Okay, cannot break down lah. Once they break down, that game ready. Okay, but of course they have a lot overhead resistance. Okay, example 870 90 cents, and maybe we can see until 970. Okay, 870 90 cents, 970 would be your R1, R2, R3 for NAIM. Okay, so how about the Superlink? Correct. Okay, this counter is okay, Naim for me, chances is still there. Okay. At least they have a price action and volumes. And Tenno on 795 lah. Go below then no game lah. Okay, stay above still okay. Okay. So maybe I will still monitor until they go above 90 cents for the Naim. And Superlink, okay, they has been quite in liquid, okay, since February onwards lah. So let me see the lines to delete. Okay, let me redraw the line lah. Support 70 cents. Okay, 780. Okay, so what we can see on this Superlink sell down, supported today, a breakout above 780, closing price 80 cents. Okay, so by zooming in, we can see actually yesterday got slight higher volume. Today has a breakout. Okay, now the only downside is this counter is quite illiquid lah. Okay, I don't know whether they want to manipulate or what. Okay, if we base on the breakout trade, yeah, Tenno on 780 lo. Stay above, breakout is still valid, and Tenno on the 200 MA's resistance. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it's a 855 level. Okay, this is a super lean. Okay, and how about the IJM? Oh, IJM still doing well. Okay, IJM, I think previously we do cover these counters, and I do mention whether they, okay, my concern is whether they can clear 255 or not. Okay, and they did clear on Monday. Okay, Monday when we review, I do mention so long above 255, they are still good. So you can see Tuesday and today market continue to rise up. So far so good. So if you want to set the trading stop, maybe you can put at the 260. Okay, meaning so long above 260, they are still good. So you can slowly trial your profit lah. Okay, and next resistance is a 280 level. Okay, how about the Jaya Tiasa? Okay, Jaya Tiasa, yeah, finally there has a breakout lah. Okay, even though the success rate would be lower because they are still below 200 MAs, but you can see ever since they have a strong sell, Jaya Tiasa has been doing a bottoming, okay, a small double bottom here, and today have a breakout above 110, volume slight improve, still boleh tahan. So these counters, take note, 110 cannot break down lah. So long above 110 should be okay, and take note on the next resistance, which is I think I put at 116. Okay, take note 116, 115 is your immediate resistance. Okay, for the Jaya Tiasa. Okay, how about the MRCB so far? Okay, I think during Monday when I reviewed this MRCB, I do mention when they rebounded up, the volume macam not so much. So for me, it's not much confidence with MRCB on Monday, but yesterday they have a high volume pump up with a strong price action. So for me, this is a very this is a good price action lah. Okay, at least they have such a high volumes, such a nice price action breakout. Okay, they break above 200 MAs, which is 50 cents. Break above this previous resistance, which is 515. And today is a small profit taking activities, and the volume is extremely low. Not extremely low lah. At least is considered low volume sell down. So for me, the game is still on. Okay, take note on the crucial support 50 cents and 480. Okay, basically below 50 cents not nice already. Okay, and below 480 is a confirmation last defense die already. Okay, so for me now the chances is still there, and hopefully lah for the better structure, better looking they need to stay above 50 cents. So this one masih cantik lah, the breakout is still there, and yeah, if happen they can come back to retest. Okay, near 50 cents, can tengok lah. Okay, how about the 9988 Alibaba? Weak. Okay, weak. Okay, this how I say how to, okay, this Alibaba I do mention before the movement were getting least volatile. Okay, compare with here, they have a big hoo-ha. Okay, now you can see the wave the volatility is getting smaller. Okay, they not until very weak. Okay, just that not much movement lah. Okay, Short term point of view, of course, they are more bearish lah. Okay, short term point of view, they are more on. I would say this is a small bear lah. Okay, but in the bigger picture, you can see every time they pump out a lot lah, they will wash down very deep to 200 MAs, then another pump up, another wash down to 200 MAs, now pump up, now is washing down. So my estimation is maybe they might wash down to 108 or $100, okay, which is somewhere nearby the 100 MAs, 200 MAs lah. So I guess they are more on the ranging mode. Okay, it's a ranging mode. Okay, so maybe that's why you will feel a bit boring lah. The price macam tak jalan. Okay, even jalan also jalan a bit only. Okay, how about the SIM Derby? Okay, SIM Derby discounters. Previously I also not really have much confidence with them because they have very strong sell down. So recently, based on the development, okay, the price action, everything, at least we can see they are trying to defend the 160 level. Hammer, high volumes. Okay, even though here also has a volume supported. Pump up yesterday. Okay, today up. Actually, they don't have much volumes. So for me, today's candle not really valid lah. Okay, but at least we can see the selling pressure started to slow down. Okay, but yet to show the bullishness lah. Okay, at least okay, we can see here is a strong sell. Okay, rebound, sell again. Okay, but now they are going sideways. Okay, so the market taking a pause and yeah, waiting the bull come back or waiting the bear come back only. So we need a confirmation price session lah. Okay, if they break below 160, sorry lah, the bear come back already. They will have a further sell down. Okay, sometimes the market, how to say the big buyers they when they want to throw their tickets okay, they cannot immediately throw everything one ma. So maybe they throw, then they take a pause, wait for buyer to come in, then they slowly sell their stocks. Okay, if they straight away throw everything they have, market will limit down ma. Okay, or they will drop a lot. Okay, not worth for them. So maybe they will slowly sell by partially. Okay, this also possible lah. So that's why I need you to take note on 160. Okay, if they break down, means the big seller continue to sell. Okay, but if they supported well and we spotted some big buyers come in, okay, at least we can see the demand more than supply. Okay, then the price only got chance to make a comeback. Okay, so this one at least we can see, okay, the selling pressure started to slow down. Okay, so yeah, still worth to monitor like if you are interested with discounters. But on the bigger pictures, you can see actually last year August onwards they already into downtrend. Okay, or we can another explain. Okay, these big buyers okay, this big seller they has been keep on slowly selling their tickets all the way since last year. Okay, maybe they know something you don't know lah. Okay, they don't want straight away throw everything they slowly sell. This also possible. Okay, so now I haven't seen any strong signal that they are making a comeback. Only a weak signal that show that maybe the selling pressure started to slow down and they may have some short-term rebound lah. Okay, this is what I see on discounters Okay, good day bro. Okay, for Anthony, how about the Gamuda? Wow, doing very well. okay, this Gamuda we has been how to say review quite sometimes. Okay, especially when they break above here 415. Okay, rally up, go sideways, another breakout, jalan again. So we can see actually this Gamuda has been up for about 3 days. Okay, super bullish lah. Okay, so far so good. And yeah, today some more break above 5 ringgit. So if we base on the previous high, okay, which was a January high, extreme level 532, I put 530 lah. Okay, so 530 would be your immediate resistance. And for support, okay, due to 5 ringgit also is a psychology level, so I will put 5 ringgit 475 as your S1 S2. And yeah, if happen they can push out further based on the FIBO. Wow, It's a 590 level leh. A bit far lah. For me, I don't want to give you a R2 at here, which is a 5906 ringgit, a bit too far already. So tentatively, I need you to monitor 530 first. If they can clear above, then we only see maybe 550, then until here lah, or 6 ringgit level. Okay, otherwise too ambitious at the moment. Okay, I don't want the projection is far away, then maybe never achieve punya target lah. Okay, how about the Tambun? Wow, these counters has been, how to say very quiet. Last year, September onwards, they're already in the downtrend. Okay, surprisingly, the price action, I mean the trend, end of December, end of 2020, they uptrend, 40 cents over until 120. Last year, September into downtrend. Okay, what we can see on this Tambun, okay, even though they are quite illiquid, okay, in my opinion, they are very illiquid counters, but at least the selling pressure started to slow down as well. Okay, yeah, MACD okay. So you can see back in April, they do have a stress test. Okay, stress test 750. Okay, but they managed to rebound. So at least you can see based on the volume, they are trying to defend 750 lah. And the extreme level, I will see until, wow, 710 level. Okay, and volume on and off, they do have some, even though the chart looks very illiquid. Okay, May, June, the volume, okay, sudden spike volume, but the how to say, the price action not really moved that much. Okay, so at least we can see these few months, they are trying to go sideways, and the volumes improve lah. Okay, at least more consistent. Okay, so for this Tambun to have a big move, they need to clear 810. So that's why 810 would be your R1 ready. Okay, so yeah, we also need to respect the 200 MAs, right? So 200 MAs would be 860. Oh, just in conjunction with support resistance. Okay, if we zoom out, we can see I just put a 860 line. Okay, it was a resistance, breakout, jalan, turn into support, breakdown, turn into resistance, ngam is a 200 MAs. So this will be your R2. This will be your R1. Okay, this is what I see tentatively. So if the price able to break out, continue to go up, then yeah, you can ask me again. We review again. Okay, and how about the Orient? Okay, Orient recently make a comeback lah, at least. Previously they also kena whack down lah. I think this is during April time lah. Okay, but they recovered quite well. Okay, they recovered very fast. So if we combine all candles, actually this is a so-called hammer lah. Okay, so yeah, even though they rebound, they also macam struggle at the 200 MAs. Okay, come back, stress test 680 and bounce up. So seems like Orient comeback already punya feeling. Okay, but of course take note, 680, 670 is a crucial level, crucial support 1, support 2. And resistance still the same. Okay, 7 ringgit 715 lah, 715. Okay, 7 ringgit 715 would be your R1, R2. Okay, TC Chong, TC Chong. Okay, Tan Chong okay leh. Okay, still alright. Let me see, review Okay, so this one previously unable to go through 50 cents, come back, retest support, test again 50 cents, finally today break out 50 cents with volumes. So meaning so long above 490, above 50 cents, okay, masih boleh. And take note on your immediate resistance which is a 535. Okay, if they are able to clear, 60 cents will be your next resistance. Okay, how about the CP? Oh, still doing good. Okay, so we can see this CP tech yesterday they have a breakout with volumes. Okay, above 830. So today another volume spike out. So far so good. Okay, and as long above 830 should be alright. And if we base on today's low is 865, you can use it as your trading stop lah. Okay, so how about the next resistance? should be 980 already lah. Huh? Next resistance 980, 970, 980 like that lah. Is your next resistance. Okay, how about the from Leong Eng. Okay, ATAC. ATAC neutral lah. Okay. Okay, above 1 ringgit, still okay. Okay, current price 107 ma, right? Hey, I remember this counter should be some penny stocks lah. Okay. Yeah, maybe they have a split or consolidation. So the price become dollar stocks. Okay, currently they are testing the support. Immediate one is a 102. So yeah, you can monitor as long as the price near 102, maybe 105 like that, also can see with your cut loss below 1 ringgit. Okay, but I personally not so interested lah. Okay, so yeah, but if you like, you just take note 1 ringgit is your last defense. Below 1 ringgit, no game ready. Okay. How about the VS? Okay, VS make a comeback. Even they make a comeback, actually they lack of volumes. Okay, this is what makes me not so much confidence about that. Okay, they do rebound up. Okay, doing very well based on the price action or sideways. The volume, I mean the chart looks okay, but the volumes, okay, lack of volumes when they push up. Okay, but if you are more on a mid-term holder, I guess it's still okay lah. Oh. Okay, if you already in, I would say if you already in, I think okay. But if you just plan to go in, then maybe if they come back down a bit, you can KFV lah. Okay, for this, I would say 790, 815 is your immediate support. Okay, below 790, then not so nice. Okay, but yeah, lack of volume. So that's why I would say maybe they are more on a neutral note. Okay, maybe sideways, but at least no longer that bearish lah. Okay, the comment is no longer that bearish only. Okay, how about this ENO? Okay, ENO is still in the sideways. Okay, on the bright side, we can see previously they also kena hantam. Okay, so found a bottom here, rebound back. So now they back to the sideways zone. Okay, so also indicate that they are no longer that bearish. And for this ENO, pending for the breakup. Okay, they need to break above 855, 860. Then we only can see some movement. Okay, some comeback. So tentatively they are in the sideways, but at least they looks potential lah. Okay. They looks potential. So this one ENO, maybe I will put in the watch list for our future case studies. Okay, I'm pending. Okay, I'm waiting for the breakout only. Okay, once they break above, then we can start to plan for. We will find some. How to say? We can plan for some setup already. Okay, how about Encom Nilex? Okay, this I do mention before. The extreme level is 875, and they did hit 875 and bounce up. Okay, even though recently the volume not much lah, but for me this one I am not so interested lah. Based on the chart. Okay, I feel they are more in generally they are more into a downtrend. Okay, what I see lah. So the rebound maybe just rebound maximum until 960 plus like that lah. So for me, my view is for Encom is just a rebound. Okay, tentatively. Okay, how about the EG? EG so far okay lah. Okay, you can see despite some of the stocks already below 200 MAs, but for EG so far they are supported very well at the all moving averages. Okay, and volume I would say okay, not too bad. So I would say for EG the structure is still good, and take note on 120 is your immediate resistance. Okay, still boleh lah. Okay, so how about the Solar Vest? Wow, still doing very well, still super bullish. Let's zoom out. Okay, Solar Vest, they already broke above the 2021 resistance. Okay, still going up further. Okay, today more on neutral note lah. I would say it's more on a neutral note as they already up for so many days. Take a rest. Okay lah, acceptable lah. Right. So let me zoom out, see anything. Okay, I need to use a Fibonacci already because they already create new all-time high. Okay, so based on the here to here, okay, they even hit 2 ringgit. Okay, which is one of the target, and the next resistance is a 230 level. Okay, so if you're already in, congratulations. You just need to maybe do a trading stop. Either you can set at the 210 or below 2 ringgit as your trading stop. Okay, and maybe you can see until 230 as your next resistance. Okay, but if you just plan to go in, sorry lah, too late already lah. Okay, EG just now I cover already, right? So we go for the you were looking for the EG punya sun. Okay, let me see. WD ah. Okay lah, pun boleh lah. The mother okay ah. The sun usually okay punya. And the expired date is 2028 mah. So still got 3 years. So should be alright. The sun is still okay. As long as the mother okay, sun should be okay lah. Take note 365 as your immediate resistance. Okay, this is a EGWD. Okay. Hello Roku money. Okay, this is a SNS. Okay, SNS recently neutral, but it's still okay. Okay, it's still okay. They are recently they break above 520, 525. So for me, as long as they are above 520 should be alright. So if they can retrace to maybe 53 something, 52 something, you can take note because you know your stop loss is below 520. Okay. How about the KSL? KSL yesterday got volume and today break 169. So let me see. Okay, KSL the momentum pretty good lah. Okay, for me the momentum is good. So if can, I will put 165 as a support. Yeah. Okay, if happen they can come back retest 165, maybe you can KIV. Okay, this is a KSL. And how about the SY group? Okay, today also ada volumes. So for this case, I will put my support down to 80 cents level. Yeah, take note if they can support it well at the 80 cents. Okay, for KSL and SY group, one thing is they at 200 MAs. So I'm not sure whether they just hit and reverse or not. Okay, so need to monitor closely lah. And you need to know where is your stop loss. Okay. This one also you can see yesterday they hit 200 MAs, today breakout, and yeah, based on the past experience, you can see, yeah, they do break out above 200 MAs before, but they go back below. Okay, then they whack down. So for this case, I prefer when they come back down, can get supported, then only plan for at EP lah. Okay, this is the KSL. Okay, how about the Petronas Chemical? Okay, so far so good lah. Okay, still okay. Okay, short-term momentum, I guess, is still okay. Okay, MACD also fine. So at least we can see, the low is getting higher. Okay, momentum is there. Okay, volume like that lah. Volume like that lah. So for this Petronas Chemical to have a bigger movement, they need to clear above 365. Okay, this is a Petronas Chemical. How about the Masses? Masses is still okay lah, just that they are a bit boring only. Okay, Petronas Chemical, we put in a watch list one or not? No lah. Okay, Masses I think okay. Okay, Masses you can see they pump out, they come back, retest 200 MAs. So far supported very well. So long above 350, Masses okay lah. Most importantly, are you a Masses user? If yes, then support. Then use a dividend to cover some phone bill. Okay, Genting. Let me see. Genting got a little bit divergence already. You can see the MACD sloping up. Okay, even though the price is sloping down. Okay, this also indicate a little bit like a hidden bull okay, meaning they are no longer that bearish. Okay, just that they yet to show a big move only. Okay, so for me, they do have potential to doing a bottoming. Okay, especially you can see for Genting, they has been tested 3 ringgit for a couple of times. Okay, so for this case, okay, for them to have big move, they need to clear 318 lah. Okay, so if you are collector, of course, okay, here is a place for you to do a collection lah. Okay, if you are breakout trader, you need to wait for the breakout above 318 and 320. So depends. Okay, some maybe they were parking a bit first when the price push up and they buy more, or they try to average up. Okay, also can, or some they have a limited capital, they wait for the breakout. Okay, some are long-term investor, maybe they will slowly DCA when the price is weak. Okay, so yeah, there are a lot of method lah. Okay, how about the Marsing? Okay, Marsing actually yesterday doing quite well, especially they have a breakout above 120. And today also another push up, even though the price action not really that strong. Okay, it's just a neutral note. Okay, but you can see the past 3 days, okay, for the past 3 days, the average volume is increasing. Okay, so looks like Marsing is doing quite well. Okay, if I put a line like that, you can see actually, you can see actually this Marsing has been in the sideways zone, doing sideways. Recently, breakout 1, 2, 3. So breakout 1, 2, 3. If the next resistance 140, so tengok lo, boleh tengok lo. Okay, if they can clear 140, we monitor again. Okay, we discuss again. Okay, so far I see the structure okay lah. The structure YTL power. Wow, strong. Average volume considered not too bad. So for YTL power, they already broke up above the 375, broke above 4 ringgit. Today closing 410. Okay, so far so good. And next resistance, I don't want to put too far lah. 44. Okay. I just noticed your question. Still can hold them. Okay, for me, Marsing okay lah. YTL power, okay lah. Okay, but everything we don't, how to say, we don't hold blindly lah. Okay, we need to have a, how to say, safety cut off level. Okay, example is a trading stop. Okay, for this case, maybe you can use a 1, 2, 3 as your defense level. Okay, if the price below 1, 2, 3, yeah, you can take profit first. Cabut dulu. Okay. Because if they go below 1, 2, 3, also means that this is a false breakout. Maybe the price may come back to 115 or 110. Okay, this is more on the short-term holders lah. If you are a mid-term to long-term holders, maybe your safety line is maybe 115 or 110. Okay, so depends on personal preference. Okay, and for YTL power, let me go back to this. Okay, YTL power for short-term holder, of course, is a 4 ringgit lah. Below 4 ringgit, take profit cabut lah. Okay, but if you are a mid-term holder, maybe you need to put until 380 already. Okay, so at the moment, they are still very strong, provided global market sentiment is still alright. Okay, then maybe the sentiment still can continue to go up lah. So we need to have some line lah, maybe 4 ringgit or 380, depends on your intention. Okay, Gamuda just now we reviewed already, so far so good. Okay, you can use 5 ringgit as your last defense, or 475 also can. Okay, Upmore still okay leh. I would say they are still good. Okay, Upmore I will put at 465 as my last defense. Okay, or 47. Yeah, I will put 465 as my last defense. Depends on your entry. Okay, because I don't know where is your entry. So if you use a breakout trade, yeah, of course at the moment it's still at the you need to set a stop loss. Okay. If we put too high, a little bit easy to kena swing white off lah. So yeah, based on today volume, I guess it's still okay. But take note for this up more 520 and 535 would be your resistance zone. Okay, this is a place that at least you need to protect some profit. Okay, 520, 535 lah. But so far out of these four counters, I would say they are still doing well. Okay, they are still doing well. Okay, but if there are external issue make them U-turn, yeah, you need to decide whether you want to exit or not lah. Okay, so far I see still okay lah. JT Group, so far so good. Got chance, sudah jalan lah. Okay, for me they yesterday, actually JT Group they already came early. Okay, just the signal not so strong. Yesterday stronger with a high volume pump up. Today another high volume pump up. So for me, they already approaching the resistance 430, 440. Okay, so for me, your risk reward ratio no longer that attractive. Okay, just that if you ask about got chance or not, yes, they still have chance. Just that your risk and reward not worth already, not worth the fight lah. Okay, this also is a counters. Downtrend, double A, this one, okay. Habis at the moment. Okay, let me look in the bigger pictures about these counters. Okay, back in the 2021, 2022 sideway, but 2022 onwards, these counters rocket up until 650, which is until last year December lah. Okay, last year December onwards, these counters, what happened? Sell down, break 200 MAs, retest 200 MAs, also fail. Okay, so for me, tak cantik already lah. Okay, even one of the crucial support here, 5 ringgit, they also fail. So this one, no game lah, no game until we see something. Okay, you can see lah, recently, okay, they already sell down for so many days right? Rebound few days only, continue gonna sell down. So you can see overall the selling pressure is still there. So do nothing is doing something lah on these counters. And HSI just now cover already, so I would say so long above 24k, they are still okay. Okay, short term still okay. But if they go below 24k, I think they will wash down deeper to 23.5k. EDAL. Okay, still okay. I think we reviewed on Monday, if not mistaken. Okay, but so far okay. Okay, just that they are approaching 200 MAs, which is a 280. Okay. Okay, Hunwei, double bottom, Usma. Okay, let me see. Let me see what you see. Double bottom. Not yet happened. Okay, let me see what I can say. Comment with this one. Okay, double bottom is when they... Okay, sorry. Okay, now they tested once back in April, May time. Okay, they tested the 370 once. Okay, now they come back, test again. Okay, we only see one bottom already because they rebound already so that's why this is a bottom. Now they are at this bottom. Okay, if they break down, this is not bottom already. Okay, so for double bottom to be formed, we need to see the price come back up here and break above the 450. Okay, already happened, then we only consider a double bottom. Okay, now what we are doing is we are guessing this is a potential double bottom only. We are guessing, okay, we are purely guessing that, speculate that, okay, maybe the price may rebound up and become a double bottom. Okay, so it's a different now. Okay, if we see, okay, either if the pattern already formed Okay, at least we can say, okay, this is the double bottom. The chances for the price to continue go up is there because the pattern already formed. Okay, but now yet to form. Okay, we only use our imagination that imagine that they might happen. Okay, so this one still in the speculation mode lah. So we are speculating that maybe okay previously they supported well, maybe this time also the same leh. Okay, so if you based on here you are guessing a potential bottoming, you need to take note on 370 lah. Below 370 no game, they will have more sell down. Okay, let me see any example. Okay, maybe I will just draw like that lah. Okay, if okay, this is a bottom previously they tested, right? Bounce up. So if happen they tested again, supported, yeah, maybe they will form a double bottom, and even they will make a comeback, maybe. Okay, but in case, okay, if they break down 370 means they already give out to form a double bottom. Okay, 370, nobody want to defend already. They will have more sell down. Okay, so this is what I want to say lah. Okay, double bottom not yet formed. Okay, for them to form, they go back 450, then maybe I will say double bottom already. Okay, so now we are guessing a potential support at 370 lah. Okay, but yeah, if you want to do a guess a bottom, you need to prepare for cut loss. Okay, if they fail, maybe by 430, you need to consider, okay, maybe I want to cut loss already. Okay, how about the CMSB? Okay, so far so good lah. CMSB already recovered above 115. So yeah, so long above 115 should be alright lah. CMSB above 115 should be alright. POS, let me see. Armor cover already. POS, not much volume leh. Even though today volume slight improve, but for me not so confident yet. Okay, let me see what is OIB, Oriental Interest Berhad. Okay, totally no idea. Okay, but these counters looks very illiquid leh. Okay, but the price point they are in the uptrend Okay, they are in the uptrend. So technically, okay, based on technical point of view, actually we cannot read anything lah. Okay, if you want me to see, maybe I will say they do have some profit taking activities lah. 145 120. Okay, what I notice when the price at here, they have extremely more volumes lah. Okay, but we still don't know whether this zone is for them to take profit. Okay, want to distribute the tickets or not lah. Okay, for me looks like lah. Okay, maybe they may have some retrace down. Okay, but too difficult to analyze on these counters because of the liquidity, and I don't think have much people inside lah. Okay, so maybe I'll put 119 lah. Okay, below 119, close below 119, tak begitu cantik already. Okay, AGMO we cover already. OIB got chance for me. If technically I see no chance lah. Okay, unless you know something about this company. Otherwise, technically, if I just based on technical, hard lah, susah lah. Okay, HE Group, if not mistaken, if not mistaken, this one we just discussed on Monday leh. Okay, so because Monday has volume, so on Monday I say can do KIV already ma. Okay, today got a breakout above 335, which is good. I think Monday I do mention take note on this 335 as a resistance. Today breakout already ma, right? So take note 335 as your support. Okay, chances, okay, due to they have volumes lah, so the chances is still there. So this one HE Group, we still put in our watch list since today has a breakout already. Hello, Wachin. Good evening. And RHB. To be honest, what I see on most bankings, macam not so strong ni also. RHB short term a bit weak. Okay, but tentatively they are still defending 620, 630. Okay, this is a final, how to say, final major support for them. Okay, if they break down, we may see more big sell down. Okay, this one at least we can see what double top. Okay, just now we say the double bottom haven't formed, but this one the double top already formed. But we need a confirmation. Okay, double top. If they break down 620, we may see more sell down on these RHB. Okay, but if they get supported, okay, keep on supported here. Okay, the double top may be not valid already. Okay, maybe they will form a triple top. Okay, so now this is very crucial level for RHB lah. 620, 630. They has to defend. Okay, otherwise once they break down, we may see a big sell down, bigger movement, bigger fearful event. Okay, my EG recently, very good luck this one. Recently, my EG very hardworking. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days. Every day go up. Wow, very hardworking. This one. Previously, very boring. But now, they went out every day. So far, so good. But if you zoom out and you look into the bigger pictures, actually, my EG is still in the range. Okay. You can see, whole year. Still in the range leh. Okay, only accidentally break down. But in general, they are still trading within the range. Okay, but at least recently they are quite hardworking lah. I don't know what happened. Maybe news site got something benefited to the price movement. Okay, so yeah, so long above so long above 915925 should be okay. And take note on your immediate resistance, which is a 975. Okay, 很远 very far. 很远 habis. Okay. 很远 you can see previously they rebounded due to the oil price. Okay, and I do mention already has a shooting star here at the 200 MAs. No matter you need to cabut or take partial profit at the 200 MAs lah. Okay, so now back to the 164. Okay, for them to make a comeback, you need to see oil price. Okay, so yeah, maybe you need to see the WTI or Brent crude oil, anything. Okay, for me, I refer to WTI lah. Okay, because I used to it already. So maybe you need to see them to have a big spike up. Maybe suddenly spike out to $70 or $75. Then only can trigger 很远 jalan. Okay, otherwise they will remain sideways like that lah. Okay, so yeah, commodity price, we also need to depends on the world sentiment, the global geopolitical risk. Okay, when there's risk, then the oil price benefited lah. Okay, Yong Tai, tak ada apa already leh. Okay, Yong Tai tak ada apa already. Now, tak begitu cantik already. Okay, so I would say Yong Tai is weak. Okay, not much volume, no comment yet. Okay, we need to wait until they has a price action volume comeback. Okay, I think they already pump up and do the distribution already. Maybe they started already sell lah. Okay, now go back to reaccumulation mode lah. Maybe maybe they will continue sideways, something like that. Okay, comment on Emulus. Okay lah, Emulus. Okay, they also has a ready up. Now it's in a sideways mode only. Okay, so for them to have a further upside, they need to clear this resistance 310, 325. They need to clear here sideways, then they can go up further. Otherwise, you can see since May until now, this counter is in a sideways movement. Okay. Oh, sorry. Theta. Theta, I think you need to wait for them to go back minimum above 102, baru ada story. Okay, otherwise not so nice lah. Eco shop. Oh, so little candle I can read. Okay, so what I can see here is sideways mode. Okay, this counter is very, very new. Yeah, less than a month. Oh no, 1 month plus lah, not less than a month. Okay, so since end of May, there has been a sideways zone, meaning the whole June this counter is just sideways within 121 to 128 lah. Okay, so I will give them one more buffer, one more beat to 120. Okay, meaning above 120, they are still alright. Below 120, no good lah. Okay, Carlsberg 1880. Oh, stressful Recently stress, drink more alcohol Okay, the price also come back already. Okay, previously not so cantik but now I think okay, boleh tahan. Okay, so for Carlsberg, take note 1850 1850 stay above, I guess still okay. The short-term momentum macam try to build up lah So above 1850 1850 I think they still have chance lah. Okay, but yeah, for Carlsberg, you know lah, sometimes they have some how to say they have some political risk or maybe policy risk lah, something like maybe tax more on them not so healthy something like that. But yeah, maybe people stressful, they also need to have some more lah. Okay, but I am seeing as long as above 1850 they are still alright. Okay, for Simprop, yeah, looks okay. Yesterday they have a breakout above 149. So today more on the profit take, or today volume a bit higher. So what we need to KIV is okay, I put 147. Okay, when they come back down and get supported above 147, still alright. Okay, still alright. Okay, one thing I like about the pattern is they pump out already, they do sideways, today break up. Okay, so if they can break out and stay above, yeah, I guess the momentum is still good. Okay, but if they go back below, then continue sideways only lor. So for this one, your momentum is there. I guess we can do a okay, yes, we can do a KIV on this counter as well lah. Okay, how about the Great Tech? Great Tech also okay. Okay, they are quite similar with other tech stocks that we just reviewed. Okay, the price action okay, but the lack of volumes. Okay, just like that only lah. Okay, I see the price, the structure all okay, just that the lack of transaction. Okay, not much volume there. So imagine a building if you build a building with a less cement the building not so strong okay, just like this one okay, they are building up the quite a good looking structure, but lack of volume. So okay, the lack of the maybe the metal or lack of the cement so the building looks tall but not so strong inside the structure macam lack of the volumes only. Okay, but yeah, at least no longer that bearish lah. Okay, the looking, okay, they no longer that bearish only. So I will say this Great Tech, most likely they will like this macam ini sideways. Okay, so maybe they need some catalyst maybe some good news to trigger them to break up with volumes, then they boleh jalan already. Okay, now more on the sideways lor. Okay, let's see from Emily Ho DSN sideways lah tak ada jalan. They are still trading within 480 530 even though volume improved sikit tapi the price action not really come back yet. So I will say they might continue sideways until breakout. Okay, you need to wait for breakout lah. Otherwise, they will continue sideways. Okay. How about the SMRT? SMRT no longer that good looking lah. Okay. They're already below all moving averages. First things. Secondly is they also lack of volumes. So I would say they are still weak for this one. Yeah, CIMB. CMB, I do mention 680 is a very important support. Now turn into resistance already. Okay, this one lagi worse. Okay, I do mention this CMB before. This one lagi obvious. Triple top. Okay, let me delete the line lah. This one already a confirm 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you want to say more than 3 also can. You can see they also have a so-called triple top breakdown. You see, once they break down, the selling is fast and furious leh. Okay, macam RHB they yet to break down. So once they break down, they might kena macam ini punya lah. Okay, if they hold, maybe they will test again top. Okay, so this one we need a confirmation. Okay, for this already confirmation breakdown 770 back then. So you can see the breakdown kena sell down fast and furious. Okay, even the rebound, no strength to go back. Okay, kena sell down again. Then officially break down below 680. So based on what I see here, CMB is still very weak. Okay, it's still weak lah. Okay, most banking also the same. Okay, SolarVest is still doing well. Okay, just now covered already. So I do mention the target was 193, which was previous all-time high. Then 2 ringgit. Okay, hit already lah. And the next one based on the FIBO projection is a 230. So you can use a 210 as your trading stop also can. 2 ringgit also can if you wanted. And for CHB, already hit. You see my trade plan here already hit. Okay, so CHB already hit the resistance zone. So no matter how, protect some lah, protect some profit lah. Okay, protect partial also can lah. Okay, so hit resistance already. MRCB equal same pattern with Simprop. Let me see. Okay, MRCB breakout equal. Okay, the same thing is they yesterday also got volumes. Let me see Simprop. Yeah, they also yesterday got volumes. Okay, is it related interrelated or is it because they are construction or property related or jalan together? Okay, if you want to compare 3 of them, I would say EcoWorld is the strongest one. Okay, because you can see the trend was in the uptrend. Okay, and they are above all moving averages. So EcoWorld, I would say they are quite strong. Okay, compared with MRCB. Okay, let me see MRCB. Yeah, MRCB, you can see previous trend was downtrend. Okay, now they are like a bit struggle, like they are trying to make a U-turn like that lah. Okay, which I think they have the potential. Okay, so long above 50 cents, I would say they do have a potential lah. Okay, and compared with Simprop, I think they are more on struggle a bit. Okay, previous trend was uptrend, but they do have a downside. Okay, back in the March-May era lah. Okay, they do have a. I would say this bear is a bigger bear. Then they sideways. Okay, now make a comeback. So if you want to make a rating, EcoWorld is the first one, Simprop second, MRCB third one. Okay, I rate this based on their trend. Okay, based on their trend. Okay, not the success rate, not the which one can earn more or what not lah. Okay, based on the overall structure and momentum. Okay, EcoWorld, Simprop, MRCB. But yeah, 3 of them also has their pro and cons, and also has the advantage lah. Okay, like maybe MRCB, maybe you can see cheaper, or your profit more, but you also need to take more risk. And EcoWorld already 2 ringgit, or cannot buy too much like that, something like that lah. Okay, but all got the pro and cons lah. You want the high success rate, maybe the low reward. Okay, lower risk, lower reward. Okay, so but sometimes expensive counters or a good counters they can resist from the black swan event or the crisis. Okay, during the crisis or when the external issue market crash down usually those good counters the price can support it quite well. Okay, compared with those cheaper stocks. Okay, when externally or macroeconomies they have a bad things happen all these small counters they will kena very teruk man. Okay, MSM today attempt to push up. Okay, high volume, but you can see the price action okay, they push up to 105, 108, but by end of day kena press down. So macam okay, even though there has a volume, but looks like the seller is still in control lah. Okay, so for me, this MSM, I will still put a question mark. If you're still interested with these counters, monitor 1 ringgit. Okay, stay above, maybe still ada chance. Okay, one day lah. But okay, by closing all the line, you can see these counters still in the downtrend. You can see they have multiple attempts to push out but kena whack down. Push up, kena whack down. Now in the sideway. So for me, even they can push out, maybe also kena whack down, continue sideway. So I think these counters, they need some times to have more sideway movement until all the moving averages smooth out together, then they baru ada chance to make a U-turn lah. So which maybe you need to take some time. Okay, so tentatively we use 1 ringgit as a support lah for this MSM. Okay, so yep, that's all for tonight sharing. I think surprisingly tonight has quite many stocks to KIV. So if you yet to join my Telegram, you may screenshot this QR code. Later I will share the watch list from today's discussion. Okay, so at least we can learn from the case studies lah, right? So screenshot this one, scan and join in. Later you can see the watch list. Okay, so and thank you Sifu for having me here. If you yet to download Sifu apps, please go and download now. They are available at the iOS and the Google Play Store, and also they do have an interactive live chat. For those who need a live chat, you may subscribe to their services. Okay, so yeah, EG just now covered already. So you can scroll back to our previous discussion and see lah. Okay, but for EG, the structure is good lah. Okay, just now conclusion is they are still good. Okay, so yep, thank you everyone and see you next Monday 8:30. Thank you everyone and see you next week.